2014, I was still watching wrestling, the majority of it of course being WWE. However, I began watching more and more wrestling fans like myself uploading wrestling related videos on YouTube, which began my new phase as a wrestling fan, being a part of the YWC. What I remember vividly was that this was the year I began watching people like 7 WWE Rocks, No Upload Ryan, WWE TNA 1152, AHS Rules and True to Life vids via their Google Hangouts. At the same time, I was also watching and enjoying Mr. Paul JB 44's wrestling content. It's from watching their videos that I learnt about the wrestlers and independent wrestling companies like PWG or Ring of Honor. 3 wrestlers they talked about a lot in their videos were the Young Bucks and Kevin Steen. Now, although I didn't exactly know who they were, their enthusiasm for those 3 made me want to know eventually what the buzz was about them, which occurred the following year. 2014 concluded with me finally seeing a Kevin Owens / Steen match on NXT TakeOver Revolution. During Kevin Owens' match, I became an instant fan of his, and he became my 4th favourite wrestler in WWE programming after The Ultimate Warrior, The Rock and CM Punk. In addition, I debuted in the YWC on YouTube with my first ever purchase from WWE, which I made an unboxing video from. 2015 as a wrestling fan saw a lot of firsts for me. For instance, I watched my first ever New Japan Pro Wrestling pay-per-view called Wrestle Kingdom and became a fan of the unique difference to WWE which I was accustomed to. It is also where I found out for myself who Bullet Club were, and they quickly became an instant favourite stable of mine, especially since it was being led by AJ Styles, a wrestler I enjoyed since I first saw him wrestle in Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling. Secondly, thanks to the Day in the Life videos from Amanda 450 Splash and True to Life vids, I was influenced to begin watching Ring of Honor online because Ring of Honor isn't broadcasted on television in New Zealand. Nevertheless, their Day in the Life videos also encouraged me to purchase my first ever Ring of Honor DVDs from Global Wars and War of the Worlds. Some of the cool things that occurred too was coming across Wrestling Addict 100 on YouTube, who is a wrestling fan who also lives in New Zealand as well. Through YouTube, we're friends on and away from YouTube, and we've both moulded and created a WWE pay-per-view prediction collaboration channel called the Kiwi WWE Prediction Channel, with a physical title even, which now has 2 other vying contenders for the Kiwi WWE Prediction title, with RK Over Entertainment and RUB 3945 also joining in. One final mention is that we also created our own unique Wrestle Crate that we call the Wrestle Crate New Zealand Bro Edition. Another cool thing in this year was coming across another wrestling fan from New Zealand. Now, although he doesn't create wrestling related videos on YouTube, he's watched my YouTube videos in the past, and he's the one that's been hooking me up with the meanage wrestling material that you've been seeing on my YouTube channel. The final thing I want to talk about in this year is that it still humbles me that people were answering a few of the wrestling tags that I created in this year, and I'm also truly still humbled and happy that people took the time to be a part of my collaborative video for the Mary Super Kickmas video that we did that year as well. And the awesome thing about that was it was also liked by Steve Carino. Now coming into 2016, and I've got to admit that it had a different direction on my YouTube channel. First, I changed jobs and I was unsure if I could continue making YouTube videos, so I deleted my past videos and announced on Twitter @Brever35Gplug that I was exiting. But like Terry Funk announcing his retirement, it was short-lived, and I returned to YouTube at the same time as WrestleMania 32, which have been the videos that you have been seeing on my YouTube channel today. 2016 to now, I'm still watching WWE, And the only difference from when I first became a wrestling fan is that I'm watching more New Japan Pro Wrestling and especially Ring of Honor Wrestling. And although I don't watch much of TNA and haven't yet begun Lucha Underground, all I know for sure is my name is Brever35 and I am a professional wrestling fan.